Actually, I thought for the most part we did a pretty good job. A couple of mistakes they capitalized on, and with those two guys and a couple of the other guys, you can't afford to make those mistakes. So for the most part, though, we kept pucks out of the middle in our zone and kept them to the outside. Soup did a great job. So we got to tighten up a few things, but continue with a lot that we were doing.
How would you describe the challenge playing against that line when it's McDavid and Draisaitl playing together versus when they're split up?
Well, two really good players, and then put them together, it's a lot. So, it's they know where each other are going to be. They look for each other. They find each other. You can't make a mistake. You can't let up. You just got to be on every second they're on the ice because they can make you pay. So it is what it is, man.
Next up, we'll go to Terry Cochet, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Hey, Jake. The assumption on our end is that Jack's going to get a bit of a run here with Freddie out. Where's your confidence level knowing Jack like you do, going back to your days of the Kings, that he can get this done for you guys over the long haul?
It's pretty high. We've seen what he's capable of and what he's been doing. And, we're with Fred or Soup, we're confident. So I expect nothing but good performances going forward from both of them.
Do you think Jack was a little bit hard on himself last night? I mean, you just mentioned that, what happens when you can put McDavid and Draisaitl together.
Yeah.
He was really critical of his performance. What did you see?
Yeah, he's a tough critic on himself. And but if you guys know Soup, that's just kind of the way he is. So he put it on himself, but it's definitely a team thing, not just Soupy, obviously.
I don't know. I think we just, we didn't really have a good second period. We were, turned around in the third, but I think we've been focusing on our team game and playing as a team. Especially the road trip against Edmonton last time. But we've had good battles with them.
Next up, we'll go to Jonas Siegel, The Athletic. Go ahead, Jonas.
Hey, Willie, I'm wondering if you can sense John's confidence maybe rising in the last couple of games, and especially after last night in scoring.
Yeah, of course. He wanted to score. I wanted to score. I think the confidence, for us scoring those goals is going to help both our lines a lot, or our line a lot.
We'll go to Chris Johnson, Sportsnet. Go ahead, Chris.
Willie, what's been the experience, would you say, for your line this year? You've cycled a lot of different guys through the other wing, and there's been some ups and downs.
Yeah, I think, there are games where we've been, really good, dominant, and then there have been games where we just haven't had a lot happening. And, it's up to, me and John to take care of that. And, now we have Gally, and he can help us a lot, but we got to be better for the most part.
Just trying to do my best every day and see what goes on the way, and I think good things happening then. And it's good to be like in here first day today, so it's something to build on it.
I know you've played for Karpat, which is a very big organization in Finland. I'm just wondering if there's anything you can take from playing from Karpat or playing from any of your other teams that you think could prepare you for this opportunity here.
Yeah, of course. It's like every opportunity is something like I can learn, and it was like it was big organization in Finland and one of the top organization in Europe, and it's team who should win like every time. And I think it's kind of same situation in Toronto. It's like big and very traditional team. So I know that if I'm like playing here, we want to win like every time. It's pretty same.
I think as we just talked about, how dangerous their best people are. I think it really challenges us to be very focused and very committed defensively and taking care of the puck and just, having, so much respect for the opponent. I don't know. The season brings strange things too. When you got, the way it works out in the schedule, sometimes things go your way, bounces go your way. You find ways to play really well against certain teams, and you're just feeling really good when those games come on the schedule. And some teams you're maybe not feeling so well, and you don't, your record's not as good. I think when you look across the division, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense in some of the situations. Some teams are really, really strong against certain teams. Some teams struggle against others. I think that's just kind of the way it goes. And that's actually something I talked about that with our staff before the season, because I experienced that in the American League. At times you're playing teams 8, 10, 12 times in a season, and there can be great variance in the standings, yet there's a certain team that, no matter how you play, you can play your best game and just can't seem to get a win. And it brings some strange things in the schedule. And these are obviously two very good teams at the top of our division in the standings. We found a way to be on the right side of it. But as you mentioned at the start of the question, no game has been easy, and it never is, against a team that, as we've talked about, everybody knows they've got elite players that make a difference, but they're playing a really good team game, and their depth around those guys are playing well, and their defense is really supporting the team offensively, and they're defending hard. And there's a lot of different things about their game that make it tough, and it certainly did make it tough on us until we found a way to break through in that third.